Oh, your buddy. Oh, Billy. You're so funny. Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark and my wife Tara. So today we are expecting Billy, our goat, who has been off farm for 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And we're going to put Carl, our other stud male, from the back up into the front before Billy gets here. So we'll head off and hopefully they're going to stay in. Last year we had quite the problem keeping them up front because they just wanted to go in the back again. So we're going to throw in a pine tree to keep them satisfied with that, throw in some oats and a little bit of hay, and we'll see how things go. There we go. Oh.
Carl!
He says, no, I want to go back. Check things out in here. Who's that? You're not allowed in there. Come on, bud. Let's go up front. See your buddy Levi. He's not gonna go willingly. Come here. Okay. Way you go. Come here, give me your horn. Give me your horn. Okay, I got him.
Come on, Carl. Come on, Carl.
Up you go. Get your butt in.
Got him?
Yeah, I got him. Good boy. Come on, down the stairs.
Oh boy.
Maybe go grab a Christmas tree. Okay, bud. Come on, in you go. Okay. Good, he's in. So far, so good. Who's that? Is that your buddy Levi? Levi's excited. There we go, some oats, distraction,
Yeah.
tree, hay. I think we're looking pretty good. What do you think? Only time will tell. He should be all right in here now. Last year what had happened was this building wasn't here and the wiring was, well, not the best. So we've now since that and put in a spring gate here. So we should be good. Okay, here's the boy. No, he's on a leash. Yeah, he didn't want to leave and now he doesn't want to come back.
Good boy? Didn't destroy anything?
Not too much.
Okay.
No, he rammed the door to the milking shed a number of times because that's where the greens are. But
Yeah. Look, Daddy's home too.
All right, there we go. Oh, Levi's like, whoa.
Levi, your friend's home!
Oh.
Yay! He's gonna be so happy. Levi's gonna be so happy.
He's been lonely.
Yes, he's been bugging the donkeys.
Oh, there we go, distraction tree.
We have to distract him like crazy because now it's all about girls, right? Did he start ignoring them after a while?
I think so.
Towards the end?
like he was less interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, just settled.
Like we have the one Joe in milk, and her milk production dropped significantly, so that's a good sign.
Yes.
And we've been measuring their bellies, and bellies are getting bigger, so we're fairly confident that.
And that's why you stink.
Yeah. Oh, your buddy. Oh, Billy. You're so funny. The family's back together again.
Yeah. They're best of buddies.
Well, I think it's more of a bro.
Yes. Yeah, well, and he's been running and bolting this last week like crazy.
Okay, good job, guys. Oh, getting the little pieces of oats and such on the ground that Tara put. That'll keep them busy for a little while. You can see them kind of spread out. No, that's good. Welcome home, Billy. Well, it's been about 5 hours now since the boys were put up front. So I just wanted to check on them, make sure everything's good. And it looks like things are well. Oh, Billy. So I'm not going to go and disturb them or go in and get them all riled up. I'm going to leave them as they are, but they seem to be fairly content. All right, well, it wouldn't be a video without going and checking out on the other animals. So we'll head inside and we'll check in on them. Okay, here we are inside, and it's actually fairly warm in here. It's just above the freezing point. So if we take a look at this here, you should be able to see that. It's actually just below zero. So I'll have to make sure I adjust the fan. We had some issues with it because it got so cold. There was a fan here that blows down onto the door to keep the frost off because it'll ice up and then we'll have a hard time getting the door open. But unfortunately, all of the dust and debris that's in the barn gets clogged up into the cooling system of the fan and then gets into the bearings. So I've actually taken that into the house. I'm going to be working on that tonight. I'll have to take it apart and replace bearings or lube bearings and get it all up to 100% so that can go back on there. I also thought about getting an industrial fan, something similar to the fan that we use to exhaust ventilate this building, which is that one over there. You can see all the dust and debris around it. But essentially it's a fan or a motor housing with the blades. It doesn't have all the extra fancy things that fans would have. Hi, Holly. How you doing? Yes, we're counting down to spring as well. Hey, Sheldon. You're just a silly boy. Yes, Sheldon is fixed. People have asked, is he fixed? But he kind of almost acts like he's not fixed by being all goofy. But you're just a boy, right? That's just what boys do. George, so little George here, he'll be out next winter, out with the other animals. It's just we like to bring the younger ones inside to make sure that they're old enough and they have enough wool to stay warm. And then we have Billie Jean over there, which was, she is a year and a half, and so is Holly. Right, Holly? Yes. Actually, no, she's a year old. They were born this past year because Sheldon is basically 2 years old, coming up on. Yeah. Then we have Moira, which was the first one that came in 2019. So she came in, I think it was January 6th. So she's been here about a year now. And then we have little Hazel, which was born in, I believe it was June 2019. Yeah. And then, of course, we have the Loud Guineas. And we have Atlas here, the Sarama Rooster. Hey, you're just looking after everybody. You're just hanging out. You and Henry, which is down here. Hey, Henry. And then, of course, we have the two pigs, the nameless pigs. So they're part of the 7 that came in from a petting farm that they had to get rid of their animals just because age, and she was in the hospital quite a bit, and she just couldn't maintain them. So we got the 7 pigs. We have 2 left. And then we've got a couple, what we got here? A couple hens. Now, the reason why that these are out here, we got 1 rooster. We've got 1 that is a feather picker, a butt picker, which usually it's the one that looks the best and has the best feathers. It could be this one here. But in looking in, actually they're in pretty good shape. Sometimes you'll get on the back end of a hen, you'll get, the feathers will disappear and you'll get skin. You'll be able to see the skin, possibly blood. If you see blood, you want to definitely make sure that you separate them, because chickens will just keep plucking. Hi guys! So if you do have feather pickers out there, look for the chicken, the hen, who has the best looking butt, and that's probably one of your pickers. So sometimes you have to kind of separate them out and just kind of do a lottery, figure out who's doing it. So we have our peafowl in here. I went and got my hair cut the other day. And I mentioned that we had, she asked what kind of animals we had, and I said peafowl, chickens, peafowl. She said, what's a peafowl? I said, well, peafowl is basically a peacock. So we have the peacock is the male, and the peahen is the female. And then, of course, a peachick is of course, the young, the chick. So there's no such thing as a female peacock. All right, well, let's see if I can get this door open. Let's see what, oh, it wasn't locked. Usually we lock it because sometimes they'll push in. Okay, on these cold days, we have lots of cuddling going on. So not to get too, I don't want to disturb them because they look very cozy. We have mom and daughter. So we have Snow and Petunia. Snow's on the bottom there, and Petunia is kind of more so on the top here. And it's funny because they always hang out, mom and daughter. And then, of course, they're lying on the pigs, if you can see in there. What are you guys? I don't have anything for you. What's up? You guys are always together. Don't you hang out with your mom, Meadow? You and Shadow. So yeah, you can see the pigs in there. We've got back here, we've got Piper, and then Petey is right here. So this is generally what happens in the cold weather is they get together and use body heat. So then we have Turbo over here, and we have Tinker here. Oh, and the other sheep are over here. So we've got Lambert. And we have old Hannibal. How you doing, Hanny? Yeah. So Hannibal's doing good. He's aging, but he's doing really well. He's a silly one, isn't he? Not as silly as you, though, Meadow. You're one of a kind. So then we have, of course, Meadow's mom, which is Willow here. Hi, Willow. Hey. How you doing? Oh, you're not as social. I was just brushing some hair out of your eyes. She's not as good as Shadow. Prove me wrong, though, right? Prove me wrong. It's just, what is that? That's a glove. I don't, they're all about smell. Horses and ponies are all about the smell. So, of course, I'm wearing leather gloves, so that doesn't smell like me. So, yeah, this is what it looks like outside, just snow. So everybody tends to stay inside. Once in a while, they'll go out on a nice day. It was sunny this morning, but it was cold. So who do we have in here? What's going on? So we have Daisy, and I'm going to do a story on Daisy. She is doing fantastic. She makes an excellent story. Her feet are doing well. And that's a dark shot. I don't know why it's so dark. And then we have the alpacas here. There we go. We have Shanzy in the back. We have Paula, and we have Marley. There we go. That's better. Marley, Paula, and Shanzy. And then Daisy. So Daisy is in here, and she will remain separated from these guys. Yeah, I really don't like that lighting in here. Ugh. She's going to remain separated from the other ponies when we put them up front. So we're planning on moving them all up front. Somebody had asked, well, why don't you put them all up front now? Get them all up there. Well, the girls were up there. Well, I should say the older girls, Shadow and Willow, that's right, were up front before when they first came in, and they kind of know the fencing. But little Meadow, the way she runs around, we want to make sure that she's not going to run into a fence because it's a new area. Did I say your name? Did I say your name? We don't want her to run around and maybe get caught in an area or get out. Electric fences don't work very well in the winter time, just because the snow kind of acts as an insulation, so it doesn't work the best. So we're going to wait until the springtime, right? Right? You're just you're oh, she just makes me laugh. In the main area, we have the rabbit and duck. Well, the ducks, it's the duck area in the wintertime, duck geese area. So it doesn't look like any rabbits are outside, just I guess because of the cold weather. Everybody's inside. All right, how's everybody doing? Oh, yes. You can see their water dish. So we do water twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. We try to stay away from heaters as much as we can. It is a source of fire hazard, but we chip away this at times to make sure that they have a container that is not all freezing up and closing in. So we have the roosters up here, the band of bros. How you doing, boys? The ducks, the geese over here. It is out of the wind in a shelter, so that's what you kind of want. We have some of the pigeons, which are nesting in here. And then, of course, the rabbits. And rabbits are, yeah, all underneath here, or else they'll dig in. We've got hay that's here, so they'll usually dig in. That container is only sticking out maybe about a quarter of its height, so they're obviously getting down underneath that and burrowing in to stay warm. Oh, your water's frozen too. We'll get that. That is an ongoing thing as well. So they do eat snow, but of course you want to make sure that they have some fresh water too. Yeah, we do the waters twice a day, so in the morning and in the evening. All right, guys. We'll see you later. You excited for spring? What are you guys doing? Hey? Oh boy. Well, that is it for this video. So, of course, I wanted to give you an update on the animals going in, the goats, the male goats or stud goats, Carl and Billy going up front. Really, there's not a whole lot else going on. It's winter, it's freezing. There's, of course, not really projects going on. We try to stay inside and just like the animals to stay warm. So hopefully things will get excited this spring. We're looking forward to it as well as a lot of other people. And I've got somebody now chewing on my glove here. All right, bud. Yes. All right, so that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and if I hadn't said it before, which I'm sure I have, Happy New Year. All the best to you and yours, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah.